Welcome back. We want to delve a little deeper into today's crucial meetings at the White House involving different players involved in the war in Ukraine. To help us make sense of some of this, Peter von Praagh is president of the Halifax Security Forum. The event, of course, attracts defense leaders and politicians every fall in the city, and he joins us from his Washington office. It's nice to see you, Peter.
Hi, Todd. Thank you for having me back on. It's great to be back with you. I do want to let you know we've all been thinking of you in New Brunswick and Nova Scotia with these forest fires, and we're really wishing for the best possible outcome.
Thank you very much. That's very kind. When you look at these meetings today, I guess the upside is it didn't dissolve into a shouting match between President Trump and President Zelenskyy in the Oval Office, so that's a good thing. But as these meetings go on with the European leaders, should we expect, what should our expectations be to come out of this today?
Well, first of all, the fact that you're even mentioning that there wasn't a shouting match just suggests that at the low bar of where we are. I'm really afraid that the meeting held in Alaska on Friday set the wrong tone for the rest of the potential what could go on. I just want to remind everybody that what happens next in Ukraine is going to be up to the Ukrainians. Mr. Trump has put himself in the middle of this, and he has welcomed Mr. Zelenskyy to Washington, which I think is very good. And as you noted, a number of very significant European leaders came to accompany President Zelenskyy. But no, there will not be a deal today. From my understanding of what's happening is that Mr. Putin, the leader of Russia, has made no concessions.
The European leaders have added so much more support to Ukraine. Do they have a greater role to play in all of this? It certainly seems like President Trump welcomed their input, but that this is his show.
This is not his show. The United States, of course, is the United States. Even with President Trump leading it, it is the strongest single country in the world. That continues to be true. But what's really important to remember is what's at stake, and that is our shared security in North America and in Europe. And the Europeans are not going to just allow these deals to be done between President Trump and President Putin. And so that is a very strong message that they are in Washington, just half mile from where I'm sitting now, to tell President Trump not to lose the strong focus and commitment to democracy that the United States has had really since December 7th, 1941, when it was attacked by Pearl Harbor. We're marking the end of the 80th anniversary of World War II this year, Todd, as you know. And since that time, the United States has been steadfast in its support for democracies around the world. And that has to continue now, and that is the message that is being conveyed. We don't know exactly what Mr. Trump's reaction to that message is going to be, but it's very important that that's what's happening today in Washington.
Would you expect that President Zelenskyy and President Putin will sit face to face? This is what President Trump said he's hoping.
Yeah, this is what President Trump wants. President Trump wants a lot of things, including a Nobel Peace Prize. And I really think it's really important, again, that the message is that Ukrainian security comes first, followed by European security, followed by potentially a meeting. But I don't think there's going to be any meeting anytime soon between Mr. Putin and Mr. Zelenskyy. And I would just say, if I'm wrong and there is a meeting, we should be very, very worried about that situation if that's what comes to pass. And that certainly is, I think Mr. Trump has now, or his people have now said that they're looking to have Mr. Putin and Mr. Zelenskyy in the same room in the next week. I don't think that will happen. And it absolutely should not happen.
Let me sidestep for a moment, Peter. A week ago, the Pentagon revealed it wouldn't participate in this year's event. What's the rationale behind that?
Well, I don't know what the rationale is. What they've said is that they don't want to participate in events, but they called out Halifax International Security Forum specifically by name that don't share the same values as the Trump administration. And Halifax International Security Forum, Todd, as you know and as your viewers know, has been host to Ukrainian war heroes, Taiwanese Democrats, Iranian dissidents, and bipartisan American leaders for 17 years. So if that's not in line with with this government's values, then something has gone very, very wrong. And so this is not a demonstration of American strength. This is a demonstration of American weakness. And we have invited them, and we certainly hope that folks from the Pentagon come. We still have and we're confident, frankly, that this decision will be reversed. In any case, we will have very, very strong participation from the United States, from members of Congress, both Democrat and Republican, and from other leaders. And in fact, Todd, the Halifax International Security Forum, the ticket to get in is it's a hard ticket. People are knocking on our door. They really want to participate,
yeah.
Especially this year when there's so much going on.
And it's not just for those sessions. It's, as we've heard so many times before, the work that gets done in the side conversations, because Halifax is a place where that can be done away from the spotlight, perhaps, and there's more freedom for those conversations.
I'd say really there's 5 reasons to come. Number 1 is to project ideas forward. Number 2 is to test those ideas, because, an idea actually should be tested before it's implemented. Number 3 is to hear others' ideas. And number 4, as you say, is to have personal meetings with leaders, with counterparts, with civil society, with writers, with opinion makers who otherwise they wouldn't have an opportunity to meet with. And the 5th is really leadership. Showing up at places really demonstrates a commitment to the allies, to Canada, and we do hope that the United States Department of Defense is with us in November.
Peter, it's always good to speak with you. Thank you for your time on such an important day. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Todd, for making time for me. I look forward to seeing you soon.
We will certainly hope to see you here in the fall. We'll take a time out. We'll be right back with much more of your newscast.